And we're now getting some breaking news. We're talking on a day that's been celebrated as International Yoga Day, and the Congress has decided to politicize this particular day by putting out a picture of Jawaharlal Nehru performing yoga, practicing yoga, and also accusing the BJP of stealing the credit from the Congress party. After all of that has happened, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has lauded Prime Minister Narendra Modi for reviving and popularizing yoga in the country and also internationally. My colleague Pallavi Ghosh is joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, it has become quite a regular now with Shashi Tharoor to sway away from the common line of the party. I wonder what does the party and the senior leadership have to say about these statements?
Well, they are obviously very uncomfortable with Shashi Tharoor's lines. They always have been. And in fact, while many don't speak about it openly, but the murmur in the corridor is that he often ends up acting as a B team or a supporter of the BJP, especially at a time when the Congress party is gearing itself up for important state elections and, of course, the big Lok Sabha elections of 2024. But, Shashi Tharoor has been one leader who's not a quintessential politician. He's also been a diplomat. So he believes that you need to have good equations with cutting across party lines. And, you call a spade a spade. If you remember when the Prime Minister had first started his Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and he wanted to involve influencers from a public platform, the Prime Minister actually had said that Shashi Tharoor can be an important ambassador of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. And I remember we had spoken to Shashi Tharoor at that point of time, and he had actually taken it as a compliment coming in from the Prime Minister. So on key policy issues, he's often sided with the government. He makes the point that, there are certain good policy decisions, and as a responsible citizen of the country, we should be with the government on this point of time. But this particular tweet will certainly not make his party colleagues very happy because we've been watching it over the last 24 hours, whether it's on the Prime Minister's US tour per se or whether it's on the International Yoga Day where the credit is clearly taken by the BJP. This comment or tweet from Shashi Tharoor is certainly going to make the Congress leaders a little fuming and upset that why are you then showing this division in the kind of thinking within the Congress.
Also, Pallavi, while you say that, when we were reading the tweet, he also goes on to say that everybody who's responsible for popularizing yoga in not just the country but also internationally should be lauded today. That includes the former Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, as the Congress was putting out through a series of pictures of him practicing yoga. So don't you think this could have been shoved under the carpet and it could not have been made into a big deal, because we are essentially talking on the day which is celebrated as International Yoga Day today?
Well, if you're asking about whether that should really have been a Congress's party line in attacking the Prime Minister and seizing credit, well, as a political party, certainly they would want to seize credit. But on an issue like an International Yoga Day, which doesn't belong to any one government or political party, perhaps the criticism which is coming in of the Congress party is that not everything should be about politics, and certainly not at a time when the Prime Minister is in America on an official tour. He's going to be in UN, and that's where the International Yoga Day is going to be celebrated. And also, to be very honest and candid, International Yoga Day existed earlier also, but now it has extremely become popular. It's also become a world or a global platform, and those pictures will still start coming out. So certainly the BJP would want to take credit on that. And to add fuel to fire in all of this, of course, is Shashi Tharoor's tweet, which is certainly not going to be going down well with the Congress party, but it will go down very, very well with the BJP, where they'll point a finger at Congress by saying, look, here is the mark of a mature politician who understands that on some things there should be no politics at all.
All right.